Hello there, YouTubers. Kind of a rough day out here today getting anything done, but wanted to get a video out. I got a couple things in the mail Saturday. Look at that. The Eddie and Bus Motor Productions, Mark Galici channel, Bus Motor Production. Isn't that beautiful? They sent me a couple shirts. I don't know that, I'm sure that they're available for sale. They're t-shirts. Look at this. A pocket tee, so you can put your anything in there, your cell phone or whatever you want. Who knows what he keeps in there? I think I know what he keeps in there. Anyhow, these mean a lot to me, and I want to thank Mark for sending them to me. Aren't they beautiful? I'd have them on, except for then I couldn't show them to you because it's about 45 degrees out here. I don't know, there's 80, 90 mile an hour winds, maybe 120, nah, maybe 200, maybe 250 mile an hour. Well, yeah, that's the ticket. Yeah, that's the ticket. 250 mile an hour winds today. And this nut is out here getting leaves. So this is kind of something you got to do. So that's that. I'm just going to walk around. You can see the difference between where I got leaves and where I didn't get leaves. I got 3 more batches today. That puts me up to 10 leaves. It's getting cold around here. I got all these leaves up here. And they're coming down. Now, one thing that I'm doing today, believe it or not, in this cold weather, I think it's 20 below now. It might be 30 below. No, 40 below. I bet it's over 50 below because we're making ice. Making ice because I'm getting a little low in my freezer, and that stays out on the front porch, so I have to winterize it. Now, you can see some of the leaves down here. I can't get in here with a vac. That's a rake it out job. I have to rake all those out. I started doing leaves, I don't know, about 11 o'clock this morning, and it's about 4 o'clock now, so it's been I did good. It usually takes longer than that. Picking up branches. I'm looking for the Kubota. I don't know where I parked it. It's windy, so if you can't hear me, apologize for it. It's just the way it is. Here's the Kubota. We're gonna go for a ride. I was in at the computer the other day. Plus the Kubota's having starter problems now. There's just a lot of things that are keeping me. You can see where I got leaves and where I didn't get leaves. They were deep enough that I had to get them. All right, we're gonna start, and I don't know where we're going. Oh, we'll go down to the shed. I got to show you something down there. It's gonna be a bumpy ride, fun ride. The tree's still back here, see it? I did the leaves in the backyard. You can kind of see the line. Woo, bumpy ride. Yeah, it must be 50 below here right now. Maybe 60 below. I'm not quite sure. But I was in there at the computer the other day, about 2 or 3 days ago, and it was really pretty calm. Some of this is kind of a list of things that I got to do. Let me turn this off. Hopefully it'll start again. I got to finish up the front on this before the snow flies. But you can see how deep these leaves. You can't really get a grasp on it. They're about 6 inches deep there. I haven't done them down here. I think I blew these away from the shed the other day. But I was in at the computer and I heard a tree come down. I'm trying to get to where I can show you where the tree is. We're going to drive down there in a minute. Can you see it down there? I'm going to zoom in, but as shaky as I am, you might not be able to see it. You can kind of see it down there. We're going to go down and see it. And look at a couple others. This storm last week kind of brought a few things down. So if the old Kubota will start again, we're going to putt around. I don't know how much you can hear over the Kubota, and I don't really remember how much you guys can hear over the Kubota. It started again. Every now and then, it's like the solenoid, or like the relay or solenoid, starting solenoid's going bad in it. This is kind of a ride around. I try to go fast so I don't chew up too much of your time, but you guys know me. I get to jabbering. A lot of dead trees here. This is one that came down a while ago, and there's another one that snapped off. Another one. That's an ash one. Ash. Yeah, I think that's an ash down there. Here's the tree I wanted to show you. I'll turn this off. Hopefully it'll start again. This is the one I heard. The house is way up at the top of the hill. Okay, and this came down. You can see where it nicked the tree. This is an ash. I don't care for ash that much. And it's junk. I already cleaned up a lot of it too. When it came down, I would say a limb caught this maple. That's on the other side of the creek. That's there, and that's where it broke off. So I'll have to get that and get this out of here. I cut it to see how bad it was and what its moisture content was, and it's not a this year tree. It's a next year tree. That's not a urgent thing. But when I was walking back here, there's another, that one right there. You can't really see. It's got a big knot. Well, we'll walk up there. Hell, we got all the time in the world, don't we? There's this is all ash down in here. I don't know what this one is. That's probably ash too. This one here, this is what broke off from that one right there. And then I don't even know where this one came from. I'd have to look. Oh, there it is. This one came down in the summer. I cut it up. That's another ash tree. The ash is just dying. That was over here. I guess I didn't label it properly. Anyhow, we'll go back, and what I'm going to show you now, my woods, I'm down in a hole right now, and you can't tell how much that is. That's about a 45-degree incline up to the clearing. This way the property goes, that way another, I don't know, 50 foot. And this is the old logging trail from back in the who knows when. See if I can get turned around here a little bit. When you're old, you back up until you run into something. I'm learning that. Yeah, we made it around. Oh, roller coaster. There's another dead tree right there. I don't know. I think you guys have been on this road before. Are you seasick yet? We'll do a drive-by. Oh, I know what I'll show you, the leaves. We got 10 patches of leaves up now. So there's probably about 5 more to go. Now those are ground up, mulched up. You can't. Oh, there's the loader in the background. And there's that next to it. That's getting to be a big pile of leaves. Now, let me turn this off because you can't talk over it. You can't talk with it. This is what those leaves turn into. I mean, it's like peat moss. So I got to pick this up and get it over to the garden. I'm going to do a little fenced-in garden. Some of you see it. Now I guarantee you. Pretty much guarantee you that I'm gonna get to work on this sawmill tomorrow. I want to get this, one of the things on my list was get this deck cleaned off. All these boards here just get hammered down here because this gets filled up with fill dirt. So I'm putting, it's getting a double wall here basically. It gets this wall, then this wall, then if the dirt comes in here and heaves in the freeze, it won't push anything anywhere. It'll push those boards in, is my plan. This is I guess a sawmill from a different angle. So had to get a little bit of it in here. You guys would abandon me. Got the truck down here because of all the rain. The cab seems to leak like a submarine. And I got to get the boards over here. You saw I got that on there. So it's just other things just take priority. I don't know how to tell you. There's some things that just have to get done. I'd like to get. I think I'm gonna cut some of that wood up, to fill up that basket, basket that we did of that gnarly wood. I guess I didn't show, ran out of film or something. Yeah, I had a gnarly one. Those are the chunks and hunks. Somebody asked me why I was throwing pieces over the top. Those are the chunks and hunks that'll go in down there. I'll show you that. That's how much wood we got out of that the other day, that bucket. And that's a half a cord box. There's one of those other boxes I just made. That's a half a cord box. That's my chunks and hunks. That'll be good for next year for boiler wood. Oh, look at that, it moved. Yeah, I had that up running, exercising the other day. We're gonna go up in the woods and show you a couple other goodies. We're at 10 minutes. I gotta winterize some pumps tonight because it's been below freezing, but I think it's not bad enough that it hurt anything. I'll find out next year when I need to use the pumps. We're going up to the top of that ridge, and you can't get the grasp of the angle because that slopes down. We're going up there. Oh, there's a limb that just came down today. Woo. I gotta put it in low range to get up this hill. Probably need to put it in four-wheel drive too. So we'll do that. Now like I said, you can't tell the angle of this. Maybe when I look down, there's a sawmill over there where we just were. Here's a dead tree coming up here. I got so much dead trees up here that I can't keep up with them. I think, there's a white oak that's dead. That's little. There's a right good size. That's about 20 inches around at the base. That's a red oak. Now we're up the top of the hill. It is windy up here, so I don't know what you'll be able to hear up here. We'll go down this way and show you a couple more trees that just came down. Woo! It's windy up on top of this hill. Look at that. That's a big white oak limb there. I'm going to turn this thing off. That's a white oak limb there. That thing's about, I don't know, that's probably 10 inches in diameter here. But what I brought you up to show you is that one. Now you can kind of see, get a glimpse of what that is. There's my foot. Whoops, that's a limb. That over there is a tree. And can you see the thing? That's probably over 24 inches at the base. We'll go over there. Heck, it don't make me. So I got to get that up. But that's not an urgent. That's not a real got to do right now type of thing. But you see where I'm at? I'm on a cliff. That's a branch that came off of this tree, and that really doesn't look like it's going to be great wood or saw wood or anything like that. But Lordy, the storm brought a lot of stuff down the other day. That's my foot on this one. And that's probably 30 foot. You really can't catch how high up that is. That's way up there. So I guess thanks Mother Nature for dropping that one for me. And there's two more down here that came down in the storm. I guess it'd be crazy. Well, we can walk down there. Walk through the woods is always pleasant, but the wind isn't. The sun's gone now. This was a good branch. That's, like I said, that's white oak. I just lost my hat. It's windy up here, guys. I'll stay down on the lower part. This will give you an idea of, that tree goes from up there all the way down there. There's two of them there. They got uprooted. We were over in that shed. If you can see that shed through the leaves, and the house is up over there. So that's about what's going on. Anyhow, I got to do some winterizing of some pumps tonight. Wanted to show you the shirts that Mark sent me, and I'm sure Eddie had some influence on that too. Thank you again for that. If you guys want to see some good sawmilling, go up there and check Mark Galici's channel out. He does some excellent sawing. Nice guy. Those guys are great. We'll go back to the old sawmill. Woo, got to turn her around here. Like I said, old people, you just back up till you hit something, right? The way the trees are dying, I won't have anything to run into lately. Here we go. Woo. Oh, I forgot to show you working on the boiler. Daggone, I always forget something. There's a lot of trees through here that are dead. This one's a dead one. See, it's got hypoxylin. These oaks are dying. This is hypoxylin canker. And that's about, you know, that's about an 18-inch tree. And it goes up there. Look at that. There's another one right over there. I cut about 30 a year out of here. Here's a big dead one. This one's bigger than the last one. A lot bigger. Nah, maybe it's not dead. Maybe the sun was just catching it right. Let me look. Nope, it's dead. Can you see up there? I don't know if you can see through this. I'm gonna leave it alone though, but it's got a lot of bark off it, but it's still got leaves on it. That was a lightning hit tree. This gives you an idea of the size of this tree. Okay? She's got to come down. She's got something up there. That's down there is where I took one out, did a movie on it a few months ago. Like I said, the trees are dying here. You got the emerald ash borer that's giving me a fit. There's a tree that came down. That's an oak tree. There's another dead one right there. That's about I don't know, about 12, 14-inch one. Here's a big limb that came down. That's oak. Bumps. Well, the shooting today, the range is, you can't really see it. There's a big white oak that's dead over there, but that's not on my property. It's about 25 feet over the line, but I might take it down if I ask the man. The shooting range is right over there. They get too noisy, I have to start this Detroit up. Yes, indeedy. It needs some logs go through it. I got a lot of stuff cleaned up there. I am going to go down to the pump, and oh, it looks like my neighbor got some sawdust. That's a good thing. I'm going to go down here. My hands are about frozen. And this is what I got to work on. I hope I did not wait too long for it. I got to get this, drain this spray rig and get that pump off of there and out of there. Drain the hose. I drain everything. Drain all these. There's valves underneath there. I just keep them so they keep nice. But hopefully I didn't let that stay out too long. I don't think I did. Drain all these drain all these. Take the hoses off. Here's old backhoe. Mark, is this the same backhoe you got? Look at this beast. This goes on that track machine I got back there. You guys have never seen this thing run. It's getting, this is one of the cylinders. That's just stuff that'll wipe off. That's no big deal. This bad boy is older than, I have to clean that up. I don't want that to get too bad. I don't want it to go bad. It actually works. But here's one of the problems that I don't run it. Can you see all the, this is a hydraulic line here. The squirrels eat all the rubber off of it, so there's no point in even starting it up. But can you see how corroded this 90 degree is? This thing here is not supposed to look like that. I got to get this thing out of mothballs and get it up and running. Here's another one. See all the metal lines? Mark keeps talking about blowing old lines. When you got an old machine, these lines blow all the time. You know, you could replace them all and have a good machine, but that's also a lot of money. So, Mark, is this the oh, here's the model of it. It's a number 33. I think, is it focusing? I don't think it's focusing. It's a 33. Anyhow, here's my wagon. I got rid of an awful lot of my kindling, but I still got a whole thing of kindling in there. I got it covered up. Anyhow, I'm gonna take that pump off. We've gone long enough. You kind of see what's going on. I just have things that I got to do. Sawing is a thing that I like to do, but I can't put it as a priority. I got priority things that I just got to get done. And so anyhow, that's what I'm doing. I hope that you like this one a little bit. It's kind of a fill-in, but the fill-in is what things that I got to get done, and what I want to do is the things that you guys enjoy, which is the sawing or the sawing logs or stuff like that. But so apologize for that, but sometimes I just got to do what's got to get done. And winterizing some of the stuff around here. Check the antifreeze in all the engines. There's all sorts of engines around here, that kind of stuff. So that's what I'm gonna do the rest of the day today. I'm gonna get this pump off, which shouldn't take too much long, drain all the lines out of it so it doesn't freeze up if it hadn't. Do me a favor, hit the like button if you could. See it in your heart to hit the like button on this one. You saw some stuff that you hadn't seen before. And hit the subscribe if you want to see some of it, or maybe don't hit the subscribe if you don't want to see any more of it. But I'm still glad that you came by. And Mark, thank you. Bye.